Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals. Today I am going to be gender-bendering my little OC children. I am only doing 4 because what is unbendable? You cannot bend. But anyway, I don't really know what to say here. I told you it's happening, so let's get into it. So the first character of mine I decided to gender bend was Ado. If you have seen any of my shirts, he's the one with the fluffy hair and the really pretty skirt, and believe it or not, that is a man. So, as you can see, there's a few obvious routes I could have gone, for he's already pretty feminine, so there's not much gender that needs to be bent, if you know what I mean, which is why I started with him, because I figured he would be the easiest to do. Yeah, so I could have gone a few routes. I could have made him a tomboy because he's, feminine as a boy, which means he would be masculine as a girl. But, if we're bending gender, and I don't think tits would just change his brain chemicals so much that he would just, stop appreciating the feminine things, so I decided against that. Now I also could have just, give him boobs and his normal outfit and could have been that, but I wanted to kind of consider how maybe being a girl would have made his life different. I think it would have been the same for the most part. He would have had dead mom, but he wouldn't have to encounter the whole being gay thing, because I'm not gender bending his boyfriend in this world where everyone's gender bent, because if there's a trans person, you don't want to bend that back. They already bent that gender. Same reason I'm not going to be drawing Atari. But anyway, I kind of wanted to go for the little, white boy, white girl, wine mom look. Straight, white, tired wine mom. Even though he wouldn't drink wine, but he would if he wasn't as averse to alcohol, I think. I wanted to change his hair a little bit so he's putting it up, because you gotta have it up. You can't do the household chores. I'm not saying that just because he's gender bent. He does the household chores normally. I also wanted to give him a nice little cozy sweater because I just thought, it's practical. He can work at his desk with it, he can take meetings with it, he can take care of his kids with it, he can do housework with it. The only really thing he can't do in it is go to church. Not church. The only thing he really can't do with it is go to work. That's what I meant. He's not going to church. I decided to keep his colors, the same on his hair and, skin and stuff. But I decided that I was going to diverge a little into more feminine colors on the sweater and the skirt. You can see the little thumbnail I have in the corner that I only drew for him and no one else. That I was originally going to have yellow sleeves, but I decided I didn't want to do that. I instead decided to give him blue sleeves as a little homage to the cardigan he has in his original pickaroo, which I made as just a concept for him. And he doesn't wear that anymore, but I thought it would be cool to give him... I also gave him the purple skirt, because that was the first ever color of skirt he wore. So, I like how he turned out. I think if I were to have to make a representation of how he would look as a girl, it would look like that. So, the next child I decided to bend the gender of was Amanda, who is a very nice young lady, as you can see in the reference photo I'm drawing here for her. She was giving me a hard time here, so I just kind of decided to make her ugly. Because, it didn't really matter, the reference photo. I didn't really know what to do. My thought was, skater boy, because she's, cool and awesome like that. But, then I was like, well, no, because she's kind of a nerd. A little bisexual nerd. So I went to Pinterest, and I searched bisexual male clothes, and I got some inspiration from there. Because, as a lawyer and a writer, I don't think she would actually be dressing that cool. She doesn't dress that cool. I gave her shorter hair, which was, that seems common if you're gender bending. I kept her normal glasses. I didn't do that for Ado. I changed his glasses to be circly. I was originally going to dye the ends of the hair like a more pinky color, but then I didn't because I forgot. I still gave her little blonde tufts on the hair. For her shirt, I made it like a graphic tee because that's what I saw. I saw a lot of people with graphic tees tucked into jeans, which I was like, okay, that makes sense. But then I also didn't like how that looked, so I decided that I was gonna give her like the little sleeves. So people sometimes like have the long shirt on and they have the graphic tee over top. So I decided I'd do that. That anime girl is not from anything specific. I just needed to draw something on there, and I was originally going to draw the Eiffel Tower because that's what I saw on Pinterest, but then I was like, I can't do that. I'm not that skilled. And I didn't want to go find like a reference. I just gave jeans and I put hand in pocket. It's pretty self-explanatory. I definitely changed the colors of the outfit a bit here. The hair, again, and the skin is pretty much the same. I think I swatched directly from the reference again. But his clothing colors, her clothing colors, I don't know what pronouns to use because, like, they're still them, but the gender bend is just for fun. I decided to invert the main colors where, like, the small part of the sweater is the big part of the shirt, and I also wanted to keep the purple in, but I also wanted to change the pink stuff to a little more red because, you know, red is masculine, pink is not, you know. Because boys can't wear pink. That's a joke, I'm kidding. Not my favorite, but I think she turned out pretty well. If I had to bend her gender and I couldn't not, I would be okay with this. Last kid I had do was Nicola, who is by far the least developed, so at first I had no idea what I was gonna do. But with him being least developed comes a gift, which is that it's very easy to strip him down to his parts, which was just like nervous little sporty boy. I decided tomboy because I hadn't done tomboy yet, and I thought that would be pretty, and I thought it would be cute. It was fine. I also, unfortunately, had to, like, flip the sketch halfway through, as you're about to see here, because I forgot that if I made them all facing this way, it would look really weird, and they'd all be facing the same way. So I flipped it, and then I had to do some major adjustments, because flipping the sketch sucks, and I try to avoid it, because if I just don't flip it, no one will know. It didn't work that well. I decided to keep little shaved parts in the hair, do the little gay haircut, you know. Decided to give more piercings on the ear because I thought that would be fun. When I searched up tomboy, I saw a lot of piercings. You can tell I don't know what a tomboy is, so it just turned into, like, lesbian. The colors are mostly the same. I think they're just kind of swapped around. I kept the camo pants, but, like, not pants. I made it the bra thing. I don't know. But, yeah, we kept that the same. The flannel took upwards to forever, because I couldn't figure it out for the life of me, and then when I did, I had to go in individually and do the little dashies. I ended up having to use an overlay layer for the color on the bra and the flannel, because I did not want to go through and color each color individually, not color each color, shade each color. Not much more to say about this one. It's pretty, it's fine. I don't really like him in general that much, but I would say, honestly, if we were to just gender bend him entirely, I think that would just be an improvement. The final child I had to draw was Ange, and originally I had a great idea. I was thinking little good blonde boy, with the Book of Mormon kind of fit, if you know what I mean. And then I realized that she was a fashion major, so I didn't know if that would fly. So I kind of tried to give her, like, the little fruity pose. It wasn't as fruity as I'd like it to be, but it was kind of fruity. You get some fruit out of that. I still stuck with, like, the dress shirt I had originally planned with the dress pants, but I decided the dress pants were going to be really desaturated pink, and I was going to give her a pink polka dot tie because she wears a pink polka dot jacket thing. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I know it's jacket. We accidentally gave her the anime protagonist hair, and it's gonna look even worse because it's blonde. But, I kept most of the stuff on the face the same. The glasses, you don't know how much restraint it took to not draw her little sloopy eyelashes on her face. It took a lot. I am not okay. I gave some bracelets because I thought it was looking a little bland, and I was like, I also want more pink on here. So, yeah, I forgot about them for the entirety of coloring until, like, the very end. Not my favorite, but it's fine. I would probably try this one again if I could, but I'm not going to because that's a lot of work. Thank you for watching my little cringy gender bend stuff. It was pretty fun to do. I don't know if I'll do more of this kind of stuff. I'm just kind of doing what I want, but thank you for watching. Bye-bye.